Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Around the World. Two powerful leaders, one historic meeting, and countless reactions echoing around the world. When dialogue occurred between the two global superpowers, what was hidden in that meeting? What new developments did the intricacies and strategies of diplomacy stir on the global stage? In today's episode, we will explore the answers to all these questions related to the talks between Narendra Modi and Donald Trump. At around 5 am, Air India One, the Indian Air Force aircraft, lands at Joint Base Andrews in Washington, D.C., and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrives in the United States for his second country visit. The occasion is a bilateral dialogue with America's new president, Donald Trump, focused on discussions on issues such as trade, defense, energy, technology, and supply chains, and the expulsion of illegal Indians as well as India's response to Trump's tariff policies. The purpose of this dialogue is to improve relations with the newly elected president who operates on the principle of America First. Narendra Modi is the fourth foreign leader to visit the White House after Trump's return to power. At the beginning of his trip, Prime Minister Modi met with the US Intelligence Security Chief Tulsi Gabbard before proceeding to meet President Donald Trump. Several significant announcements were made during the meeting between the two countries. Prime Minister Narendra Modi stated that India and the US have set a goal to double their bilateral trade to USD 500 billion by 2030. President Trump mentioned that his administration had granted approval to extradite Tahaffur Rana, a suspect in the 26/11 Mumbai attacks, to India. In the defense sector, the US announced plans to supply India with F-35 stealth fighter jets. Additionally, India assured the US that it would work towards reducing the trade deficit of nearly USD 100 billion by taking initial steps such as tariff reductions and eliminations in sectors including high-end motorcycles, textiles, and electronics, as announced in the central budget. After the joint talks, Trump stated that India and the US had reached a significant agreement on energy, which would make the US a major supplier of oil and gas to India. Trump also mentioned that India and the US had agreed to work together to create the IMEC, or India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor, which would be an important step for trade and trade partners. Prime Minister Modi stated that the partnership between India and the US strengthens democracy and democratic values, and that both countries will work together to maintain peace, stability, and prosperity in the Indo-Pacific region with the important role of the Quad. It is noteworthy that India will host the upcoming Quad Summit. In addition, agreements were reached on matters such as the launch of the Autonomous Systems Industry Alliance and US-India nuclear technology cooperation. When it comes to India and the US trade relations, economic and commercial ties between the two countries are growing rapidly. In 2022-23, bilateral trade reached USD 128.55 billion, which is a 7.65% increase from the previous year. India's exports to the US amounted to USD 78.31 billion, while imports rose to USD 50.24 billion. This dialogue between India and the US marks a milestone in the evolving relations between the two countries. It will be interesting to see what impact this meeting will have on the relationship between the two nations. Will the US consider India's interest, or will it follow a tit-for-tat policy as usual? Recently, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum said that if Google continues to use the name Gulf of America, her government may file a lawsuit. This dispute is over the name of Gulf of Mexico, which Donald Trump had proposed changing. Sheinbaum said that Mexico has sovereignty over the continental shelf in the region and demanded that Google change the name. Google stated that it updates names based on the government sources, showing Gulf of America in the US and Gulf of Mexico in Mexico. In fact, Sheinbaum stated that this name has been recognized since 1607. Recently, President Donald Trump had a phone conversation with Russian President Putin, during which energy, artificial intelligence, Middle Eastern geopolitics, and the Ukraine conflict were discussed. It is believed that this call signals the beginning of US-backed talks to the end of Ukraine war. Trump said that both leaders agreed on stopping the war and saving millions of lives. Putin also invited Trump to visit Moscow. This call by Trump reflects a change in his stance towards Russia, and now he will negotiate with Zelensky for peace talks. However, the dispute over Ukraine's sovereignty and Western support makes a diplomatic resolution difficult. Recently, US President Donald Trump announced that his administration had approved the extradition of Tahaffur Rana, a suspect in the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks, to India. Rana, a Canadian citizen of Pakistani origin, is currently held at a metropolitan detention center in Los Angeles. He was an accomplice of Pakistani-American terrorist David Coleman Headley, one of the main conspirators of the 26/11 attacks. In January, the US Supreme Court dismissed Rana's petition for reconsideration, paving the way for his extradition. India is working with US authorities to bring him to India as soon as possible. On 26 November 2008, 10 Pakistani terrorists attacked a railway station, 2 luxury hotels, and a Jewish center in Mumbai, killing many innocent people. So, we conclude the discussion here and note today's question. In the context of the plan to create the IMEC, that is India, Middle East, Europe Economic Corridor between India and the US, how will this affect India's global trade strategy and geopolitical position? That's all in today's session. See you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.